la modanetta. Com'è?
Com'è?
Di lì se lo cantare.
Meraviglioso, grazie, thank you, I love you, what you drink?
Just imagine all these glasses are full and there's loads of people in here and we got all these people here and this is the couple that are going to get married and around we go and this guy here was taking us all over the place. No, I know. Is. So Tiziano is taking us out, and this is amazing.
Best tour ever.
Yeah, best tour ever.
Venice, best city in the world.
Best city in the world.
Yeah.
Great food.
Best group also.
Yeah, great food.
Great food, best in the world.
Great wine. Best in the world. The
Yes.
wine.
Oh, wine. Best wine also. Yes.
Best wine also.
All of the best. Come here to taste.
This is it. Do this. What's your name again? Tiziano. Best wine. Ciao. Our wine tour continues, and now we're at apparently the best in the city. All homemade on the premises. Plenty to drink, plenty to eat. Amazing architecture in Venice. Look at that place. Looks like it's been there for years. Hound dog there barking at another in Italian. There's a million, right? There's a million little alleyways. I'll show you a few. This is the place, isn't it? What a lovely spot. See a boat go under. This is the very bottom of the island, so this across from us, whether or not that's strictly classified as Venice, I don't know, but this isn't the Grand Canal, this is the some or other even bigger canal, which I can't even pronounce. Not allowed to go swimming here, I'm not sure I want to anyway. So Sneaky Tony got us on a little rooftop tour. Rialto Bridge below us. This is the Grand Canal that then comes around here. So this is like two hands, okay? Two hands are your map of Venice. Right, so one hand goes like that, and the other hand goes like that. So that's Venice. So you can't get lost, according to our wine tour guide last night, who knew it all in the nicest way possible. So as we look down here, the canal winds its way through, and St Mark's Square is going to be there. That's where St Mark's Square will be. And they've got all these wonderful, I mean, red tops, look at that, red tops, zoom in a bit. Red top terracotta tiles on all the buildings. 400 bridges, get this, 400 bridges, 300 bridges, 200 bridges, over 200 bridges in Venice. And the first bridge was this one, Rialto. And there's about, I think there's 2 bridges going over the Grand Canal, and then there's hundreds of bridges in all these little areas because the canals wind their way through. And as you look over this way, this is where I went and took a gondola out today and paddled it, and it was hard work and it was really great fun. I think that's St Mark's Square out there in front. I don't know, it doesn't matter, does it? It is, it says Mark. There is a herring gull, folks. And across here we got some roofing going on, some roofing works. This is the terracotta, as we say. And you've got these little like balconies on top of buildings. So you know, if there's a building, there's a balcony. That's what they say in Venice. Where there's a building, there's a balcony. Booties. So of course, guys, you'll see here some of these gondoliers, drivers, as I call them, gondola drivers. They call them gondoliers. I call them anything. Those guys have mastered the technique. And what you'll see is they do move around a bit on, see the dude there, the stripy shirt at the back, they move around a bit, you know, they move around, they look very relaxed, not like me out on the old Laguna, where I was standing like an imbecile, like a guy who's about to fall in, but my wife's got to go and get pits and shoes. Louis somebody, I don't know, I don't care. I don't care for all that tosh. So there you go, folks. We're going to go paddleboarding in Venice. Have a go at rowing a gondolier. It's blimmin' good fun.
I'm thinking the same thing. Come on.
Wandering around Venice at night, and you just find these little canals and just go off the beaten track, and then you find, I don't know, what is it? Cathedral? I don't know. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So many places to find, and you just get lost here and find everything. So folks, while I'm waiting in this queue for a palace that is very extensive, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about said palace right now. So strictly speaking, folks, sorry, go over there and do it. That's what I'm getting. Go over there. I'm not going to go over there and do it. I'm going to do it here. This is the Basilica. I refer to it as the Steve Doge Palace. and you've got all these like bits, is what they call them, these here things. All these things up here, they call them bits, they're stuck on the top. It's basically loads and loads and loads of like statues and stuff. And one thing they love to do here, if you look across here, if I just zoom in a little bit, all of these statues up here, or a lot of them, you're thinking, well, what's going on here? They're all naked. So I don't understand it. You know, what happens? You rock up to get your statue taken, as you like, if you like, and they say, hey Jeff, just take your clothes off for me a minute with your boss, and you go, yeah, okay. I don't get it. So anyway, there's loads of these statues and oops, just dropped me stuff, and stuff on the buildings. And then there's this little thing here. Look at this, though. See that? There's like some little statues on the side of it, and they don't look very good, do they? It's almost like they shouldn't be there. It's almost like they're trying to get in. They're all like hanging out together, like, are you allowed to their boss? No, just go this way. No, we can't get in there, mate. You know, so that's what it is. Anyway, enough of all that claptrap. Let's give you some hard facts. This building was first, actually, in its original form, built in 916. That's 0916, and then from then on, roughly every 150 years, bits are added on, and that went on probably up until the late 19th century, and then they finally said that's enough, mate, and that's kind of what we're left with. So this has been pretty much untouched for about 140 years. Before that, extensive additions were made to this. What's it called? Basilica. There you go, and this big tower. Look how clean that line is. That's not Linden Homes, is it? This is from top of blooming great big tower in St Mark's Square, which is locally known as Piazza San Marco. This tower is essentially 350 feet high, so that is 2/3 the height of Blackpool Tower, or 1/3 of the height of the Eiffel Tower. And it's probably the tallest building in Venice, and you can see loads and loads of islands going out, which is really cool. Don't drop your phone, Steve, out. Right. That's kind of the motorway in, so up there is kind of where we went paddleboarding, and that is Murano there. So this is looking south from the tower, so loads of islands here, as far as you can see, really. All of this is within the lagoon, or laguna, and then you have all these channels going out. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see the markers there, like roads. Crazy, eh? The skill of this guy is phenomenal. So we're in backwards at the moment, reversing out.
Ahoy!
And say hi in the corner while the people don't crash you.
Okay. So ahoy again is a big shout on the gondola. This is a gondola ride through the St Thomas area that we stayed in, so it's local to us, really, the most local one to where we stayed, which is nice. So you've got little tiny canals, and then Grand Canal, and in between E1s and all sorts. Lovely. Absolutely.
And other people listen my voice.
This is lovely, isn't it?
This is, yes, absolutely. So quiet. Isn't it?
Perfect. The way that blade cuts through the water there. It's amazing. Scale of this.
This is another beautiful corner. Where is the other gondola driver in the bridge? That place before the bridge, important restaurant, the Michelin restaurant.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And then right side of the bridge, when we arrive very close to the bridge, look in the face of the building, a very important architectonic style, Gothic style.
Okay.
Gothic, Venetian Gothic is different, the English or French Gothic or German Gothic. We have in Venice one little influence by Byzantine. Ciao. Luca, qui davanti hai detto sei in ferie, hai detto no via, non è in ferie, hai detto non vedo neanche a Luca il lavoro. Sì, sono giugno e mezzo. Ciao. Sei un cazzo, stamattina. Perché io ho detto la banchetta tua, mi ha detto vabbè, il cartello che sei, come mai? Non mi ha neanche detto che ti sei di lavoro che deve essere la tua. Qua, da Oliva.
I agree.
Really pretty.
Vabbè, ma ti hai banchetta, ti hai da tolta, no? Chiara? E San Boldo, ma nessuno in San Boldo? Ah, ok. Sì, che mi sta dando, sono di qua che abbiamo fatto di qua che le metti, devo fare fame. Adesso se riuscivo a fare, c'è questo qua.
The little canals here are ridiculously narrow, and these little bends, you think, how on earth are you going to get around the corner? Just touch aside, possibly, I don't know.
He did he?
Don't know if he did. Bit of training to do that. So here we are out on the Grand Canal. The gondolier was telling us that years ago there were less boats, so less wake, very smooth water compared to now. We're heading up the Grand Canal towards Rialto Bridge. So this is absolutely an amazing tour. We've gone around all the St Thomas canals, which are where we stay, and then we work our way north. Bit more reversing, this time into the Grand Canal. And now we'll face south towards St Mark's Square, and we'll be going downstream and then turning right. So there it is, folks. Really, really mellow. And we'll turn right in a minute back into a little canal, so this has been perfect. Wind's with us, tide's with us. Just found a bar where beers are €5. We can like select spritz, which is, I don't know, I think it's nice. And then you've got your €2 for all your bits and bobs of grub, a bit like the kind of the Spanish tapas. And all the locals are here, and this is it, isn't it? Just waiting on the traghetto, which is a gondola type ferry service across the Grand Canal. A couple of euros to get you across. And there's a rower on the front, done that before. And one on the backs. The steerer, I would imagine they spin it around. Lovely. Bit of extravagance as we leave here. Get our own water taxi out. So we got the whole thing to ourselves. Yeah, it cost a few quid, but you know, it's going to be a lovely ride because we can stand up and have the wind in our hair. Give us a film style look, Tone. That's what they do. That's what the kids do out here, folks. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Should we do it? Shouldn't we do it? Shall we, shan't we? Yeah, we did. So, if you get a chance, do it. Just do this. We're at the top end now, on the Grand Canal, heading around the corner. So here we come now. Now we were exactly, that's where we was over there on the lesson. You got the marina in here where all the gondolas and that are parked up. So this is basically the motorway of Venice that gets you to and from, and they've got these stakes in either side. Marking effectively either side of the road. Now this channel apparently, according to Gabriella who gave us the gondola lesson, is about 2 meters deep, and the areas outside of those are more like about 1.5 meters deep. So it's like Casey's Court is the expression. Yeah, so that's where we were over there. I'm putting the phone down because it's getting bouncy. Getting really bouncy. Hang on, Jeff. He's putting his hood over because he's going to get a bit of spray. That's the area we were in over there. I'm going to need to grip onto the bar in front because this is Ay caramba. Let's watch as we go past this one. Another boat coming through now. They do come off the gas a little bit when another one comes through, all the weight hits you. So here we go. Ready for the bounce. And over here we got Murano or Burano or whichever one it is. Boat after boat. Bit of weight coming through. This lagoon it just is expansive, goes out forever. Probably looking on the map, maybe 30 miles. I don't know. Here we come around the corner now, a few more boats coming through. A bit more weight. Whoa. More weight coming through. Oh! Full tilt now! He's round the throttle right back! ridiculous. Guy just gave us a big thumbs up then, really smashed it in here, absolutely booted it. That's how you do it, folks. I couldn't have said it better myself.